have an idea. Or rather, I can see an idea fluttering like a butterfly with translucent wings, leaving a luminous trail as it moves through air. But as I reach out, something clicks and it's gone. The faint trail of thought slowly evaporating. The other day, a friend asked what I wanted out of life, and honestly, I don't know what I'm looking for. It's like standing on the seashore with my toes ingrained in sand, counting the particles until I can't see the difference anymore. Trying to pinpoint a goal for me is like swimming through a rainbow ocean, shifting through color seasons. Like anyone, my childhood is filled with an odd selection of potential careers. Lawyer, geneticist, psychologist, editor, novelist, chemist. However, never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd stand upon this stage today as a poet. You see, my discovery of poetry was more of a stumble, a rumbling through paper shards, waddling across a sea of possibilities as words began to arrange themselves within my head. Through my university degree, I discovered sentences ingrained with magic, standing out among the static of vowels and consonants, their simple enigmatic phrases conveying a lifetime of emotions, an infinity of what could have been within the constraint of just a few words. And I don't know about you, but whenever I see something amazing, my first thought is usually, how can I do that? A process which has left behind a bumpy trail of discarded hobbies as I wobble over abandoned projects towards something new. In this instance, the new is a plethora of half-used notebooks, their cluttered pages filled to the brim with cherry-picked phrases from every nook and corner, placed without the context of their discovery. I'll copy-paste the presents across the white page, arrange and rearrange again until the collage becomes unrecognizable, the undeniable equivalent of a child with macaroni and paste just with words. I've no idea what this journey will end, nor what I will end up with, each poem a surrealist discovery within itself. But whenever I'm faced with the terror that is a blank page, I remember that even when I don't know what comes next, the only way to find out is to start writing. So here is my manifesto: to always follow my creative flow no matter where it takes me, to dive deeply into the unknown despite the belly-flipping ache each time I take my place upon the stage. During my first year of performance poetry, I ran into an older poet in the girls' bathroom. We joked about our nerves and warmed each other's hearts with our smiles. She told me that every week she likes to try something new. Something a little scary, a little terrifying, to run headfirst into the unknown, knowing the fear will awaken her heart. Now she's an artist. Her only regret, she'll tell me, is not having followed her dreams earlier. And that kind of sunk in. It makes me wonder what we mean when we speak of the unknown. If we can break away from the pre-sewn fabric of our future, or if it ever existed to begin with. If it's a path splitting off into a million possibilities, or simply nothing. I imagine the unknown as a day at the beach. I know I'll find sand, shells, and seagulls, not to mention the ocean, but I can neither pinpoint my emotions when I get there, nor the weather. Maybe I'll be soaked within the first 5 minutes and escape into a cafe. Maybe I'll find a pastel-painted sand dollar to present to my grandfather, a token of my journey when not at home. Maybe it's so windy I decide to hide behind the boat, only to meet its owner explaining how this used to be a fisher's town. Maybe it's just sunny and I enjoy its warmth. This is my unknown. The undefinable possibilities which await the second we decide to leave our comfort zones. I could have stayed at home those days, binged a show on Netflix and felt safe, but I wouldn't be the me I am today, and I wouldn't have those memories that accompany me on the way. The first time I performed, I screwed up. I got to the stage, stuttered a few words, and went mute, paralyzed by acute fear. then something funny happened. The roaring of my bubbly tummy got overpowered by the sound of applause. The audience asked me to try again, and I did. This time flying through my poem as smoothly as electricity through copper, like a chopper rushing through the empty sky, knowing it will soon reach its destination. It's at moments like this when I realize that the best things in my life came unexpectedly. Gone is the carefully plotted plan, washed away by a bout of pouring rain. The future remains unimaginable. Not because it will not take place, but because I have yet to meet the catalysts who will shake everything up like a snow globe. 1 + 1 + 1 will sometimes morph and multiply to become 10. Life rarely follows the rules of maths, but rather acts like domino bricks. Knock over one, and the trail expands in unknown ways like waves crumbling ashore. I have an idea, but as I reach out, something clicks and it's gone. The faint trail of thought slowly evaporating. The other day, a friend asked what I wanted out of life, and honestly, I don't know. But I like it that way. Instead, I'll dedicate my life to searching for the unknown, to constant discoveries of new passions and pleasantries, treating myself with the ability to change my mind. I'm here to live, not build up a CV. They say there is no destination in life, only a journey. So let's take the longest path we can find, explore the untrodden grass, and admire the sights we find along the way. Let's waste the daylight laughing, gurgling champagne and dancing in the rain, because at the end of the day, only our memories will remain. So let's go searching for the unknown, for the best things in life comes unexpectedly. Thank you.